And happy Monday to you. My name is Shelley Whitehead. You're watching the Owatonna Today Show right here on Charter Channel 8. We are here 6 days a week. We'd love for you to join us every day to find the information for your area, what's going on, all the fun stuff that's happening, especially around the holidays. Do want to remind you that if you can't find us on Charter Channel 8, you can always find us on Blip TV, also YouTube, and go to Facebook, like us, and we'll always put a little detail on your Facebook page that we are having our new episodes on. Now, I want to let you know that right now we are giving away tickets to the Blades games. We have our own Steele County Blades, and they'd love for you to join them. All you have to do is like us on Facebook, and you can get a pair of free tickets to the Blades games. It's a great way to spend the holiday with some friends and family. But if, let's say, you don't have Facebook, you can always email us at owatonnatoday@charter.net. Or if you have liked us already, go ahead and like one of our episodes. We'll get you in the mix. And we do want to say congratulations to Helen Gorder and James Anderson, last week's winners. So make sure you do like us. Now, if you do like what you see here on Owatonna Today, we'd love to hear from you at owatonnatoday@charter.net. Or if you have some great ideas of what you'd like to see, we'd love to hear those as well. Also, Leanne would love to hear from you at 390-5751 with those same ideas. It's a great show for you today. We're going to be talking with the Little Theater of Owatonna and the Owatonna Education Association. A lot of words going on there, but a lot of Owatonna, so stick with us. We'll be right back here on the Owatonna Today Show.
Hello, I'm Sean McNulty with Brookdale Senior Living, Sterling House in Clare Bridge, and we're a proud sponsor of the Owatonna Today Show.
I needed more than just another dead-end job. I wanted a career, so I expressed myself.
With the kids off to college, I decided it was time for me to go back to work and express myself.
Express got me in touch with some really great companies. Now, I'm on my way to a great career.
Express Employment Professionals is in contact with thousands of companies in need of quality employees. Come in now and get the job you deserve.
Express yourself today.
Hi, I'm Dr. Beth Giltvet of Horizon Eye Care Professionals. Eye care you can trust. We're proud supporters of Owatonna Today.
Hi, I'm Holly Jorgensen, and I play Grace Bradley.
And I'm Ron Hager, and I play Bob Bradley in LTO's current production of Best Christmas Pageant Ever, directed by Sandee Hardy-Hagen and sponsored by Federated Insurance.
Performances of the Best Christmas Pageant Ever will be held Friday and Saturday, November 23rd and 24th at 7 o'clock p.m., with a matinee on Sunday, November 25th at 2 p.m.
And again the following Thursday through Saturday, November 29th, 30th, and December 1st at 7 p.m.
Tickets are available at the LTO box office by calling 451-0764. Don't miss LTO's production of the Best Christmas Pageant Ever.
It's Leanne on the go for the Owatonna Today Show, and Owatonna Today is at one of their most favorite on-location places, and it is here at the Little Theater of Owatonna because we have a great Christmas show coming up here, and we're going to talk with the director, Sandee Hardy-Hagen. Hi, Sandee. Welcome to Owatonna Today.
Well, thank you. We're glad to be here.
Great. Now, tell us the name of the play that you are currently rehearsing.
We are rehearsing for the Best Christmas Pageant Ever.
Okay. Now, that sounds pretty familiar. Tell us the history about that, Sandee.
It's a short story about the Christmas holiday when most people are familiar with going to a church service or some type of worship service at that time of year. And all the kids are getting prepared for their annual pageant. Some are kind of bored. And the lady who is in charge of it, or has been in charge of it for many years, all of a sudden has an accident.
Uh-oh.
What are you going to do?
Uh-oh.
That's when Mrs. Bradley is called to fill in, and she willingly agrees to do that. Now, the children are all kind of ready for it, and there are going to be some changes with a new teacher, a new person to tell them what to do and what not to do. And there's a mistake made by a comment of one of the boys to one of the, nastier families in town. They're not nasty because they're mean, because they're bullies, too. Mean and bullies. And all the kids are familiar with their behavior, and they try to stay away from them as much as they can.
Okay.
But somehow they end up at the church again, and we have problems from that point on. So is the pageant going to be good or bad?
Okay. So this is obviously a very light-hearted Christmas time comedy kind of thing, right?
It is, and a little bit does address the topic of bullying. There's not a lot about that in the show, but you can tell there are some kids who like to control and aren't respectful of other people, and this show addresses that just a little bit. I know it's a problem in our schools and other places around, and so we're not going to dwell on that a long time, but there is a little bit of bullying and how that ends up too at the end.
Okay, terrific. Before we go any farther, let's talk about the dates of the show, because it's coming up very quickly. It's actually starting when?
November 23rd, 24th, and 25th.
Okay, right after Thanksgiving.
Correct.
Okay.
And they have different times. The show now is 7 p.m. and not 7:30, our usual show. Okay. The matinee is still 2 p.m.
Okay.
And then the second weekend that we run is November 29th, November 30th, and December 1.
Okay, so people, you've got to be thinking ahead and get your tickets as soon as you finish seeing this on Owatonna Today, right?
That's correct.
Okay. Now, Sandee, a little bit more about yourself. You are a veteran, both on stage and off stage, of Little Theater.
Yes, and I really do love it.
Yeah.
I've been in, well, dozens of shows, either on stage or in the crew, helping with different ways, one thing or the other, and I'm on the board. I've been on the board for a while. And it's a neat opportunity. I have not directed many plays, but it's one that I think that I like to do. It's just the love of my life, and my husband allows me to do it, and I have time to do it, and I'm glad to be here.
That's great. And then tell us what you do during the day, because I see you driving around town quite a bit.
During the day, I'm yelling at my kids to sit down on the bus. I drive a school bus, and be nice to each other. Yes, I work for the Owatonna Bus Company, and I transport children and adults back and forth to where they're supposed to be.
Great, great. Now, tell us a little bit more about the size of your cast. This is a fairly large cast, is it not?
Well, it is, and you know, it seems like lately I've been known for taking a script that this one called for maybe like 24, and sometimes I get the advice to don't have that many people in there because it's tough for the costumers. So instead of 24, I ended up with 31.
Oh, well, there you go. Okay.
So that's kind of the way I am. We think of different things here and there, and some of the kids are around and aren't exactly cast at that time, but they're real nice to come, and you can tell that they want to be on stage, and we try to find a little something for them. And you know, one day I might be under their direction for a play, so I'm hoping it gets me some stars and gets me a part when they grow up and do that too.
Oh, that's great. That's really great. So why did you choose this particular play to direct?
I really don't know why. I've never read the book or anything. I just all of a sudden was seeing it in all kinds of different places last year, and I thought, well, I'll look at that and see. And apparently a lot of people have been reading it like each Christmas at their house, or it's a special time for them that they share with their family, and it just seemed like the right one to do for this year.
Okay, well, and it's really a very nice, heartwarming play as well, particularly for this type of season.
Yes.
And hopefully it will get everybody kind of in the Christmas spirit, too.
Well, sure. Well, it will help. There's a lot of good actors, young and old, here, and it's just a time, of course, to come and relax and just forget about things outside the building and just have a good time.
Okay, well, terrific. Well, thank you so much for your time, Sandee. We're going to move on down the line here because we have 4 other cast members to interview with. And who am I speaking with here, please?
I'm Bryn Stauffer.
Okay, Bryn, and tell us a little bit about yourself here in the community.
My husband and I work at New Life Community, a new church here in town, and we've got 4 children at home, and I stay home with the little guys and help out with the church. And I'm in this play where my kids and I tried out for fun just to kind of all be together and see what it was like together, and so I'm Mrs. McCarthy in the play.
Okay, and have you had any Little Theater experience prior to this?
A couple summers ago, yeah, one of my children and I were also in another play that Sandee directed. I'm trying to remember the name of it. Oh, Charlotte's Web. Charlotte's Web.
Okay.
That's right.
Great. Tell us a little bit about your character.
I am a busybody church lady who's a little cranky with how things are going in the play. I do not believe that those naughty herdmen should have ever been allowed in the building, let alone in the play.
So are we just a little bit judgmental?
Just a little bit.
Okay, well, we'll have to see how judgmental you are at the play. Thank you for spending some time with us. And now we'll move on to Dominic. Dominic, give us your full name.
Hi, I'm Dominic Edward Woodside Nelson, and I play Charlie Bradley in the play. And by the way, I'm the kid that made that really lame choice, so
lame
you can blame me.
What?
of letting the Herdmans come to church. I just let it slip.
Okay. So have you had little theater experience before, Dominic?
Yeah, I was in the summer play in the Three Little Pigs Out West. I played Suey, the older pig that built the brick house. And I auditioned for Charlotte's Web one time, which I was really young, and I didn't make it, but I tried again and I made it, and I tried again for this play.
So what do you like best about your character in this play?
I like how he is a little, I don't know, you would call him sassy a little bit. I don't know.
Anything like the way you really are?
I'm close to sassy.
Okay, Mom, you heard him admit it. Okay, Dominic, well, we'll look forward to seeing you in the play. And if you want to pass the microphone down on to our next actor. And what is your name, please?
Abby Lamson.
Okay, Abby. And tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, I'm in 5th grade. I go to Medford School, and I play Gladys Herdman.
Okay. And what kind of a character is Gladys?
She is the youngest Herdman, so she's one of the naughty kids, and she is the angel of the Lord in the Christmas pageant. And she doesn't like her part, so, well, she does, but she doesn't, I don't know. But, so she decides to compromise a little bit.
Okay.
And she goes a little bit overboard with her part.
All right. Now, so tell me, was this a little bit of typecasting for you?
What?
Are you like your character?
No, no, not at all.
Oh, okay, all right. Now, have you had any little theater experience?
No.
You have not, so this is your very first time. Okay, so how do you like it so far?
It's good, actually. I really like it.
Terrific. All right. Well, thank you. We look forward to seeing you in the play coming up. And the last actor we're talking to here is?
My name is Reed Stauffer, and I play the part of Claude Herdman. And
Claude, huh?
And I play a wise man in the pageant.
Okay. So tell us, what kind of a character is Claude?
He is one of the mean kids. He's not really the one to really understand things.
Oh, okay, all right. So is this kind of an acting stretch for you to act like a mean kid? And
well,
because you seem pretty mild-mannered to me sitting there on the bench.
It seems a little like over-confusing.
Okay.
It feels like I'm way too confused in the thing because my character is supposed to be so confused, and it's kind of hard to act that
All right. Well, we're almost out of time, and I just want to reiterate as we pull out and show this some of the wonderful cast members. Performances of the Best Christmas Pageant Ever will be held Friday and Saturday, November 23rd and 24th at 7 p.m. Note the time change, people. With a matinee on Sunday, November 25th at 2 p.m. And again, the following Thursday through Saturday, November 29th, 30th, and December 1st at 7 p.m. So thank you all so very much for being on the Owatonna Today Show, and break a leg for the Best Christmas Pageant Ever.
Thank you. I'm Diane Wilson of Profinium Financial, the bank that helps you achieve your financial dreams. Profinium Financial is proud to be a supporter of the Owatonna Today Show.
Are you looking for that perfect gift for that someone special? Then the Owatonna Police Department has just the idea. Give the gift of a safe lift. Be a designated driver. Designated drivers do it all. They buckle up their passengers, make stops for late night food, and best of all, offer a sober ride home. Remember, the Owatonna Police Department is targeting impaired drivers this holiday season. Be a designated driver. It's the perfect holiday accessory. This is a life-saving message from the Owatonna Police Department.
Effective Monday, October 15th, the clinic main entrance will be closed for construction. Please use our temporary entrance, the dialysis stores, and/or the hospital main entrance. We appreciate your patience during our construction, but at the end, we'll have a pleasant entrance that is larger, warmer, and safe for our patients. Again, starting Monday, October 15th, the clinic main entrance will be closed for construction. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Brenda with the Mortgage Office of Brenda Bednar, aligned with American Mortgage and Equity Consultants, where closings feel right from the beginning. I'm a proud supporter of the Owatonna Today Show.
Have you talked to your teen about marijuana lately? Maybe you should. Regular marijuana use can sap a teen's motivation to learn. Users do not live up to their potential and drop out of positive activities. Marijuana affects memory and learning and stays in your system for weeks. Marijuana also affects judgment and perception. Reaction time when driving is reduced by 41% after smoking 1 joint and 63% after smoking 2, affecting the safety of your teen and other drivers on the road. You need to talk to your teen about the effects of marijuana use. It's not just a harmless high. For more information, please contact the Steele County Safe and Drug-Free Coalition.
We are here at the Owatonna Education Association yearly banquet honoring 25 years of education in the school district, and that is quite the accomplishment. And we're going to talk first with your name, please.
Julie Mahan.
Okay, and Julie, how long have you been at Owatonna? All 25 years?
Yes, I have. Yep, I started out as a 4th grade teacher here for about 10 years, and for the past 15 years I've been a coordinator for the Gifted and Talented program.
Okay, and where do you teach?
I get to go to many of the school buildings. Actually, this year I'm going to 6 buildings to be exact. Yeah.
Okay, and have you always been here in Owatonna, or have you started your career someplace else?
I actually started my career up in Fergus Falls.
Tell us a little bit about your family.
I have an absolutely wonderful husband of about 27 years, and I have a daughter who is 22 and now out of the house and on her own, which is great, and a son who is a senior in high school.
Okay, so now 25 years. What are your plans? You going to continue for another 10, 20?
Oh, not probably 10 or 20, but I am going to continue, yes.
Well, we thank you for your years here and continued success.
Thank you.
And now we are speaking with
Katie Holzerland.
And Katie, well, where and what do you teach?
I teach kindergarten at Lincoln School.
Have you always taught kindergarten there?
For 25 years I've been teaching kindergarten in Owatonna, either at McKinley School, 1 year at Washington, and the rest at Lincoln.
Did you start your education career in Owatonna?
I did not. I taught 1st grade in St. Peter and then came to Owatonna and subbed a year before I was hired full-time.
So a lot of years in one school.
Yeah.
What made you decide to go into education?
I don't know that it was ever a real conscious choice. When I was little, I was playing school down in the basement, and I just grew up to do what I wanted to do.
And tell us a little bit about your family.
I have a wonderful husband, Scott, who we've been married 27 years. We have 4 kids, a daughter that is 22. I have a senior in high school, Mark, a son, Luke, who is a freshman, and a 5th grade daughter, Erin.
Well, we want to congratulate you, too, on a job well done. And I would like to talk to all of you a little bit longer, but unfortunately we have to move on. And now we are speaking with
Katie Nakagaki.
And Katie, I'm going to ask you the same question as I asked everybody else. Where and what do you teach?
Okay, I'm in special education, and I've taught that for, this is my 36th year. I've been 10 years outside of the district, and then the last 3 years I've been a teacher on special assignment, so I'm working with my special ed teachers, so it's been very rewarding.
My goodness, and very necessary, the special ed as well. Now tell us a little bit about your family.
I have Rod, I'm married to Rod, and he's just
retired. Who's a teacher also?
Yep, he retired a few years ago, and we have 3 children. Ben is married to Kara, and my granddaughter is here today, one of the 3, and Annie is also a teacher, and she's going to be here tonight, married to Adam, and then Cassie's in Florida. So 3 kids.
Yes, very busy. Now, have you spent your entire career here in Owatonna?
Nope, I had 10 years in Tremont and Renville, or combined prior to that.
But that's in Minnesota anyway,
Minnesota,
right?
all in Minnesota, yep. So,
okay. Well, we thank you, and also congratulations.
Thank you very much.
And we are speaking now with
Brenda Wall.
And Brenda, where and what do you teach?
I'm a kindergarten teacher also. I'm at Wilson Elementary.
And have you been in Owatonna your entire career?
For the last 25 years I have, and I was also teaching in Jordan, Minnesota for 3 years.
For 3 years. So you've been in teaching for 28.
Yes, I have.
Oh, does it seem like that time has been 28 years?
You know, some days go by extremely fast, and I know other days and weeks are rather long, but most of the time it's gone by really fast.
And why don't you tell us about your family?
I'm married to my husband, Craig, 30 years, and we have 3 children, Tyler, Kelsey, and Michaela.
And are any of them interested in education?
Not at this time. One's financial, Tyler's in financial, Kelsey is a social worker, and Michaela is a sophomore at the high school. So we'll see what happens with her.
Well, thank you very much and congratulations, and we hope we have such a talented teacher around for a lot more years.
Thank you very much.
And now I'm speaking with
Beth Filzen.
And Beth, how many years have you, I should say first, where and what do you teach?
I am a Title I reading teacher or reading intervention teacher, and presently I'm at Wilson Elementary and St. Mary's.
And have you taught all 25 years here in Owatonna, or did you start somewhere else?
25 years here in Owatonna, and a year prior to that I was up in the Wayzata School District and worked with the Early Childhood Family Ed program up there.
Okay, I'm going to ask you, what made you decide to come to Owatonna from Wayzata?
My husband's job. Okay. Yep, we had got married, and my high school sweetheart I married, and we ended up in Rochester after we got married, and then eventually we found Owatonna is the place to be.
And tell us a little bit about your family, if you will.
Like I mentioned, I have a husband named Dan, and then I have 2 daughters. One's name is Leah, and she's at college this year at La Crosse, and then my other daughter, Amy, is a junior at OHS.
Well, and we want to thank you as well too, because good teachers are so hard to come by. I think that's one of the toughest jobs there is. So congratulations and thank you.
Thank you so much.
Okay, and we have here
Dave Chatelaine.
And Dave, I'm going to ask you the same as I've asked everybody else.
Okay.
Where do you teach and what do you teach?
I teach industrial technology at Owatonna Junior High School.
Okay. And have you taught your entire career here in Owatonna?
No, I started out at Totino Grace High School for 5 years up in Fridley, and then I came here in 1985, taught for 3 years. We had some cutbacks, and I worked at Viacom for 2 years, and then came back to the district in 1990. Yeah.
And tell us a little bit about your family.
Well, my wife Kathy, we've been married for 28 years, and she teaches 3rd grade at St. Mary's. She originally was a home ec teacher, and we met at Totino Grace.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So we were high school sweethearts in a different sense. Then we have 3 children, 2 daughters. The oldest daughter just got married this past fall, and she lives in Washington, D.C. And then our other daughter just graduated from St. Olaf last year, and she's also in Washington, D.C. this year. And then our son DJ is a junior at OHS.
Okay, so both of you being teachers, any of your children gone into teaching?
No, our oldest daughter, she just graduated from Princeton with the Princeton Seminary with a Master's of Divinity. And then daughter Amy graduated with a biology degree from St. Olaf, so she's interested in public health. And then DJ, I don't know, he's thinking of engineering, maybe teaching, we'll see.
Still important as well. And we want to thank you for your dedication and hard work, and congratulations.
Yeah, thank you.
And now we have
Amy Henriksen.
And Amy, where and what do you teach?
I teach 1st grade at Lincoln School.
Okay, and have you spent all 25 years at Lincoln, or have you taught in different schools around Owatonna?
I've been at Owatonna my whole career.
Oh, so you started in Owatonna?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you from Owatonna area at all?
No, I'm from Albert Lee, which is 30 miles south, and I student taught here in Owatonna with Barb Boyd, who was a kindergarten teacher at Wilson, and with the late Nancy Schroet, who was just an awesome teacher who died of breast cancer, in 4th grade. And so I applied for a job, and there were 600 applicants, and many of us were able to get in. So it had been 10 years that they hadn't hired anyone, so those of us that are here are because of a 10-year hiring freeze, and we got in at the right time.
Well, I want to say congratulations to you and thank you for a job well done.
Thank you so much.
And one last teacher we have here, your name is?
John Keene.
And John, what and where do you teach?
I teach 4th grade at Washington Elementary, and I've done that for the last 15 years.
And when you, have you started in Owatonna, or were you someplace else?
No, I taught in Benson, Minnesota from 85 to 87. Then I came to Owatonna, taught special education at the high school for 6 years, and then the last years were at all elementary.
Now, tell us a little bit about your family.
Well, I have a daughter, Kirsten, who's a senior at Stout, and she's in interior design, and I have another daughter that's Stephen Point, and she's wildlife management. So we're just, my wife and I were pretty happy because we're kind of empty nesters, but the kids are doing fine.
That's great, and I want to say congratulations to you and thank you for your dedication as a teacher.
Thank you very much.
And now we're going to take a little break from teaching, but there is an award that is going to be given here tonight called the Friends of Education Award, and that is given to the Cool Kids program, of which Lori Running is the director. So Lori, tell us a little bit about the Cool Kids program that's receiving this wonderful award.
Yes, and it's actually for Sib Shop too. It is for anything that we do for the kids, anything that we do for kids in the school. So it's for both. Cool Kids is our disability awareness program where we go into the schools and do a disability awareness program with our 5 child-sized puppets on different disabilities, and then we do learning stations, and Sib Shop is a sibling support program for those brothers and sisters that have a brother and sister.
That's a great idea. So thank you and congratulations.
Thank you. We're very excited.
And that is just some of the things that are going on here at the Owatonna Education Association yearly banquet here at the Owatonna Eagles Club.
Hi, I'm Mike.
And I'm Jake with Napa Auto Parts.
Napa has the know-how for all your automotive needs.
Napa is a proud supporter of the Owatonna Today Show.
Out with the old and in with the new. I'm the Steele County Trash Queen saying recycle more, Steele County, with our new covered recycling carts. Throw everything together, no sorting needed. Just make sure the container is clean and empty. Recycle paper cartons from milk, juice, and broth, empty plant pots, yogurt cups and lids, ice cream pails and lids, clear plastic containers from berries and baked goods, empty prescription bottles, in fact, any plastic container with a number 1 through 5 and 7, no number 6. Recycle more. It's so easy.
Hi, I'm Jan Hansen, and I am at A+ Sew and Back, the fun place to be. We are proud supporters of the Owatonna Today Show.
United Way funds 28 local programs that change lives in Steele County. Programs that provide children tools for success, help adults gain self-sufficiency, provide basic necessity for people experiencing hard times, and give seniors the support they need to live healthy, active lives. United Way is there for your friends, your family, and neighbors 365 days a year. They count on us. Once a year, we ask you to be there for United Way. We're counting on you. Please give generously to the United Way of Steele County.
Thanks so much for joining us here on the Owatonna Today Show. Remember, like us on Facebook, win a pair of tickets to the Blades games. We just want to hear from you, so join us on Facebook. We'll see you on Wednesday. Thanks.